my name is called Tabith Giselle. If you're joining me for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't, pause the video and subscribe. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. In today's video, as you guys can read on the title, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this soft, summery, glowy makeup look. It is just the perfect makeup look for summer. And now that summer is upon us, I'm just all about really glowing makeup that just looks so dewy and iridescent. So I really hope you enjoy it, and let's get started with today's video. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm using the NYX Born to Glow foundation, and this is in the shade Cinnamon. I love using this foundation, especially in summer, and as my go-to, because it's just a very light foundation. I don't like to put a lot of foundation in summer because it's just too hot and I don't want to have a cakey face. So I just literally just apply a tad bit, just like that, and then I'm going to blend it out. I just love this foundation because it's super light, but it just makes your skin look so dewy and just so supple and just glowy, and that's what you want your makeup to look like in summer, not cakey or like too much. And I'm just using my beauty blender just to blend it out. I hope you guys have all been doing okay, and like, especially if you live in the UK, I just feel like having the weather being sunny, it just has helped in terms of mental health wise, and just sort of like getting back to some sort of normality, I think is just what I am so grateful for. And I just don't like winter. I just feel like winter just drags you down, especially being in lockdown. It's just so not ideal, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm super excited for the rest of summer, and I've got so much like good content for you guys that will be coming up in the next few months. So I really am looking forward to that, guys. I'm trying to get us to 100 very soon, and yeah, it is all good stuff. I just love this foundation so much. It's just so nice. It just hides away any like blemishes, but then it makes your skin just look so like glowy and iridescent, and it's just not like cakey. I hate cakey foundation. And also, please don't forget your neck, because you want everything to look uniformed when you're doing your makeup. For concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. You guys already know that I have always used this concealer, and it just works for me personally. It just covers up all my dark circles and brightens up my under eye. So what I tend to do nowadays is I apply some concealer in the inner tear duct area, and then just a little bit towards the end of my eye. It's like a trick that I learned from TikTok, and it actually makes your concealer look way better and more like uplifted. Just like that. And then what I like to do is to allow it to sit for a bit for like about 2 seconds, just so that everything marinates in. And also it just helps with creating more pigment underneath your eyes as well. Learned that trick from Jackie Aina, so do check out her videos because she's got some real good tips for makeup wearers. So that's what I like to do nowadays, and then I'll blend it out. So whilst that is doing its work, I'm gonna now go in with my contour concealer, and this is from e.l.f. and this is the Camo, I think it's called Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Chocolate. Yeah, Rich Chocolate. So that's what I use to contour my face. And then sometimes I do like to go over here, and then I'll do my nose once I have blended out the other concealer. And then we are going to start blending out my contour, because sometimes that can get a bit messy with the other concealer that we've applied. So yeah, let's move on to that step. So guys, after doing my face, we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm using the Morphe Artistry palette. I'm going to be using some browns just as my transition color, and then we're going to move on to the main color. So I'm just going to go in with this shade here. I will put the name of the shade somewhere for you guys to reference to. I always like to go in with something a bit warm in my transition color, transition area, sorry, crease area rather, because it just warms up the eyes like really nicely before placing any more eyeshadows. So that's the best trick I can teach you, is that always go in with the transition color. It just makes the eyeshadows look even better. So just like that. And then I'm going to grab another deeper brown. I think we're gonna go for a deeper brown. What should we go for? I think we'll go for this one here. Again, I will put it somewhere what the name of the eyeshadow shade is. And this is just to deepen up that transition color that we've applied. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of a cut crease because I just feel like that's what will really look nice. By the way, it's just my concealer that I applied on my face before, the LA Girl Pro concealer that I'm using, and I'm just using a flat brush just to create the cut crease. Powder over that cut crease, just like that. Then I'm just taking my eyeshadow that I applied before doing my cut crease, the darker eyeshadow, and I'm just blending that out just to make sure that there isn't any sort of like mistakes, just covering up and creating that nice crease. Just like that. And then for my main color on my eyelid, I'm just going in with this palette here. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I'm using that shade here, which is called Stranded, and it's basically like a goldy sort of champagne-y color. I wanted to go for something like really fresh for summer, still sexy and still edgy, but just really nice in terms of that eyelid area. Just a nice glowy eyeshadow, just to open up the eyes a bit more. And I feel like in summer, like in the daytime, you don't want something that's too heavy looking. You just want like really nice holiday worthy sort of makeup. So I'm just applying that with a flat brush like so, and then just taking my brush once again that I've already used, and I'm just making sure that I just smoothen out any sort of harsh edges, because you want your eyeshadow to look really nice and seamless. Just like that, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my eyes with this dark brown here shade from Born This Way, and this is from Too Faced. This is the Natural Nudes palette, and this is the shade Truffle, and I always use that to just line my eyeshadow because I just think that it looks better nowadays than just using black, because I find that the black liner just sometimes can be a bit too harsh, and I like my makeup to look really nice and soft. So I'm just using a tapered flat brush, and all I'm just doing is just applying that towards the end of my eyes and just shaping it up. That's all I'm just doing. I'm just angling it ever so slightly. So just like that, and just blending that eyeshadow. Just like that. It's not meant to be perfect, it's just meant to line my eyes, but just give it like some sort of like finished look, I guess. Makes the eyes just look so soft and not like your staple black liner. You know, it's just nice to look at. And I feel like when you put your mascara and you put your lashes on, your eyes just, it just gives your eyes this like flutter. I don't even know if flutter is a word, or probably my word that I've made up, but it just looks better basically. Just like that. It's not even meant to be perfect, to be honest. I don't like to perfect it. It's just for the purpose of lining my eyeshadow so that it doesn't look like it's just strange and left unfinished. So that's what I do, and then I'm going to pop some mascara, pop my lashes on, and then come back and show you guys what it looks like, and then we can finish off the makeup look with some lippy. And guys, these are the eyelashes I'm going to be using. I literally got them from my local beauty store, so I highly doubt that you guys will be able to find them, but I will list the name of the company in the description box below, just in case you can find them. But I just really like these because they're just so light and feathery, and they're just like the perfect lash for like daytime, but also switching it up to nighttime. So I'm gonna apply these and then come back. So guys, I've just popped on my lashes, and then now I'm just gonna go in with the color that we used on the transition eye area. I'm just gonna take that into my lower lash just to add a bit of definition. I always do this, I just think it looks better for me personally. And then what I do is I just apply some mascara, and then we are gonna finish the face now. To add a little bit of glow, I'm just going to be using the Face Studio Chrome Extreme Intense Metallic Highlighter. This one is in the shade Sparkling Citron. Really love this. I just think it adds such a lovely glow to your makeup. And it's just so iridescent. Like, it doesn't look like you've got too much like shimmy on. It just sort of sinks into your skin and just makes you look like you've just had this, you know, awakening of a glow. So I just like to add a little bit of that, because I think in summer you just want your makeup to look glowy. Like I've said so many times in this video, you don't want your makeup to look too caked on. That's not like a good look. So I just feel like this highlighter, woo, just adds a bit of snatcherization. Just like that. I don't like my highlighter to look too much offensive. I just like it to look within the realms of sexy, but not too much. I don't want to look like a disco ball walking. And then for my blusher, I'm going to go in with some blusher, and I'm going to be using this blusher called Issa Mood. It's a mood. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, this is the blusher. Guys, for my lips, I know I always use the same thing. I'm just like a creature of habit, and yeah, I just like to stay the same in terms of my lips because I've just found something that works, if you know what I mean. So I'm going in with the So Chic lip liner from Berry M Cosmetics, and as always, I just use this to line my lips. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this Hudabeauty, it's called Shero, and it's like a pink, and I'm just going to apply that on my lips initially. L'Oreal and this is called Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it is in the shade Sweet Tooth. How can I not know this? This is like my go-to. So this is just to brighten up things so that it doesn't look too like dark. And then last but not least, we are going to spritz our face with some fixing spray. And this, guys, is our finished summer glowy makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I love how it came out. I just think of summer soft makeup like this, like really nice, really airy, really glowy in terms of the lid, and just a pop of color on the lips with, you know, just a bit of your pinks, your nudes, and then a flush of pink blusher, and just a little bit of a glow, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I so much enjoyed doing this look, and thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to comment, like, share the video, and subscribe. Mwah.